wonderful offers. If you can swing it with our 5 Flex today, find yourself a couple little pieces. Gift to yourself. It's so important to do that. Okay, so here we go. We are going to move on, and now we're going to talk about the wow piece of the show. This one is absolutely spectacular.
Who designed this?
You designed it, Jay.
Oh, thank you.
I'd have to think twice about that.
I need affirmation. That's what I need, okay?
Yeah, I did not have to think twice about that. But this one's neat, you guys. It is a brand new launch today, and it's a Black Friday deal. And this, I will tell you, was a wow piece. And it's so difficult to make. You have to understand that love that goes into how much it takes to make a stone within a stone. And then not only a stone within a stone, oh, but let's go ahead and do beautiful checkerboard faceting on lapis, high-grade, beautiful lapis, and make it just that wow, spectacular piece. And I said this earlier, and I completely agree with what I said, which is nice. Number one, if you put it on with a black dress and you were going to the nicest restaurants or the fanciest event over the holidays, people would be dazzled by it. Flip it around. If I was throwing on my Diane Gilman jeans, which I'm wearing today, and I was throwing on a cute little jean jacket and I put this on, people will be dazzled by it. It will take you to the creme de la creme, or it'll take you to the grocery store. It is a phenomenal, phenomenal piece. Now, not only is it brand new, we've got $40 off right now, so it's on sale. And again, not just $5, it's $40 off. Then for today only, this is gonna end really soon, you can get this home for $30 on any major credit card and pay it off in 5 months. So go and hurry on this one. It's 18 inches long, and again, a 2 3/4 inch extender. I'm actually gonna extend this way down so you can see it, because I think it's important for you guys to realize how adjustable and how flexible and how easy this one is to be able to incorporate into your fashions and your wardrobe. So Jay, that's my part of it. But I gotta tell you, this is a really astonishing example of incredible craftsmanship to pull off what you've done on those big chunks in the front.
Well, you know, these are the things that we do that, that we're able to do that, you know, to be honest with you, that a lot of people don't have this, they don't really have this ability to do it. It's not that they can't come up with the idea, it's that this is really, really something that you have to have not only the craftsman that can do it, but they have to have the skill set that allows them to do this. Yeah. Now, this is not machine cut. It's not machine done. I want you to think about this. So what are your primary materials here? So the black material is a really hard, it's called midnight Chalcedony, Chalcedony, however you want to say it, right? Potato.
I say Chalcedony.
It comes out, I get it from a miner in South Africa. I use it because it's very, very hard, and it takes an amazing facet, and it's so hard that when you get it polished, it's hard to polish, but once you get it polished, it keeps that polish, it keeps that wet look, and it will stay like that forever. Then what we do is we hand carve this in this case. I drew this up for my lapidary. I really didn't know if it was possible to do it or not. So then what they do, and when they cut this, that's not just a flat inlay, right? It'd be simple to cut a hole and then do a flat inlay. If you see this, where they actually cut this down,
here,
that's all. So they carve that out, they hand draw it, then they hand cut, they custom cut the cabochon in the lapis. And again, look at the lapis, okay? This isn't your grandmother's lapis, okay? This is the real deal, all right? This is some of the finest. This is all AA grade material. So it's really some of the finest. The two, I would say that the material, just from my grading, from my eye, just looking at it here, the center stone is probably AA. I will tell you the two outside smaller cabochons that you just pointed to right now, that's AAA.
Wow.
Okay, that's AAA grade. It's all at least AA or AAA grade material. It's the best of the best, the last remaining material we have. In this case, we did the checkerboard faceting. Again, that's all done by hand. And the interesting thing that a lot of people may or may not know is this. Number one, you can't facet every material. Not every material will facet. It has to be really hard in order for it to take a facet. Number two, when you facet something, you finished it. There's no going back and doing a do-over. There's no going back and re-polishing it
Right.
or doing it, buffing it back up or
there's
whatever.
No oops.
Yeah, there's like, you know, like oops, like where the doctor, when you're on the operating table and he goes, oops, you know, you go, what? There is no oops moment on this. And I've learned this, and trust me, I've learned it the hard way. It's cost Mawa a few shekels in my life because I have faceted stones before, and when you facet them, and they're just dull. There's no fire. They don't look good. And so the only thing you can do really is go back and buff all the facets off of them and then try to like polish it. But when you facet something, if it doesn't sparkle, if it doesn't gleam, it's never going to do that. There's nothing you can do with it. So that's what makes this piece so special, is that color contrast between this amazing lapis and then that black midnight chalcedony. I just think is just such a great, rich looking. It's a rich look, and the color contrast is amazing. But this is the kind of stuff, to be honest with you, that I would have no problem. You can dress down with it. Or, to be honest with you, if you've got an event or a special event and you're dressing up, I would be more than comfortable with my beautiful British wife to be wearing something like this. This is something I feel that you could dress up with and really, really make a statement.
It's absolutely red carpet worthy. Now, let's be realistic. How many of us ever get to go on a red carpet? Okay, probably not. But do you have the holiday party coming up? Do you have an event coming up? Do you have a wedding coming up? And maybe it's an evening wedding and you've got this great gown, but you just don't have that really special necklace. This is it. But note, I'm wearing, again, you can't see them, but I have my Diane Gilman jeans on. They just got delivered a couple weeks ago. I've got a more casual shirt on, and I would feel very comfortable. In fact, I'd raise it higher. I'd put a denim jacket over this, or I'd put a vest or maybe a down vest over this, and I would easily wear this with denim, for sure. There's no doubt about it. Again, if you're wearing a turtleneck, let's say you just have a black turtleneck and you just want that real presence. You know, you walk into a room and go, I'm here and I want to be noticed. You're going to put this on, and it's dazzling. Like, it just lights up your eyes. And I'll tell you what's interesting, because Jay and his team nested that high quality lapis, it is so striking, the visual of really good lapis against that jet black of the chalcedony. That's what's exciting about this. The visual contrast between the two works. Now, if he had done cheaper lapis or he used bad lapis, it wouldn't even be close to how magnificent this looks. But this is your wow piece. And the other thing I want to add too is, do you know how difficult it is to find really good black jewelry? It's very difficult. Usually it's not fancy. It's either going to be too casual or it's really kind of plain and dull. And I love black jewelry because guess what? It matches everything. You know, the little black dress. Why do we love it? Our black blue jeans, our black leggings. Why do we wear them constantly? Because it's easy, it's quick, and it looks good, and it's dressier. This gives you that same kind of cool feeling. And again, I gotta go back to the price on this, guys. I'm gonna show you this. Look at my wrist. Okay, if I covered everything and just Jay made me a really pretty cuff bracelet out of this.
That would be a cool cuff.
Very cool cuff, by the way. You might want to think about that. But if he just did this, that's it, with a silver cuff attached to it. If you went to Santa Fe or Taos, or you were in Arizona, wherever you are, and you went to a gallery shop, this in a cuff would be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Look how big just that center section is. Then multiply it by 2 more stations, a double strand, which you really went for it with a double strand. He's alternated the stones as well, so you will see more lapis intermixed along here. And then, I don't know, just give you an extension on the back that gives you yet another almost 3 inches. So you go from 18, 19, 20 to almost 21 inches, and that's when you're seeing it the full long length. But now's the perfect time, because I know, Jay, we have so many gals who watch you, and guys for that matter, and you're looking for that really cool collectible. Of everything we're gonna do, I do have a super cool suede necklace coming up next hour that's very casual. Like, it's cool because it's casual, right? Kind of boho chic. This one, to me, of both hours, is probably one of the most magnificent looking necklaces that we will offer in this show tonight.
And here again, I love this, but you know, I designed this, so I have to love it, right? But and I'm just hoping you love it. Otherwise, you know, I don't know what to say. I just think it's so unique. It's so different, and it's something that you just don't see even in the manufacturing world. You don't see people do this particular kind of work or these kind of designs. And you know, to inlay a stone within a stone is probably one of the more difficult tasks that you'll ever do. If you ever do see this, what do you normally see? They do flat inlay, right?
Yep.
Where they glue something in and they just buff it flat,
Yep.
right? In this case, you've got that three-dimensional pop and that nice sparkle and glow.
It's just beautiful. So you've got inlay, and then you have the faceting on top, the checkerboard faceting on top of the stones. It's magnificent. And then all the beads, by the way, are totally faceted. Again, that's how you take it from being an everyday necklace to being that really special occasion
You got
necklace.
that bling, you got
A lot
that
of bling,
sparkle.
yep.
And again, perfect for this time of year.
Okay, and we do have a matching ring, well, a ring that has lapis, that little turquoise in there too. I have sizes 5 through 12. So if you want something that looks a little bit like a modified bypass ring, and you saw me pop it out here, just know that that's available as another option for you. All right, Black Friday deal, take advantage of it before the deal is over. We're $40 off on that magnificent, magnificent necklace. I know you're gonna love it. I'm so glad you guys are getting that one. That is truly just such a really, really good, strong piece. Okay, I do wanna mention the rose quartz, and I'm gonna need my cards for all these too, if you don't mind, so we can